So, man, what it looked like to me with this whole little snitch renaissance thing is, man, that everybody
that's your thing.
That's my snitch renaissance, man.
It is a bit of a snitch renaissance, you know what I'm saying? And what you got to understand about people calling Atlanta out is the people from Atlanta has been the most vocal, the most current, the most in front of exposing everybody in every other city and every other rap crew that has had or gang crew that's had a rat on their ship. And I mean, you know how the game goes. If you push that wave out there, it's going to flow back on you. But this is more intricate because it's like all of these guys been talking to the police. Now, Ugly Money Nietzsche, he said he was never really in the streets, but let me tell you something and explain something to you. If you are talking to the police after they have read your rights, if you talking to the police after you have been handcuffed, at that point, you are snitching. Period. All that trying to finesse the cops and all that, that's something you do before they read you your rights. That's something you do before they put you in the car. If you're going to try to run a story on the police, that's something you do before they find a gun, et cetera, et cetera. But once they read you your rights, everything you say can and will be used against you and everybody else. So that at that moment classifies it as snitching. Just because somebody beat their case don't mean you did not snitch. Just because you snitching wasn't enough to prosecute don't mean you did not snitch. That don't mean that.
Look like, man, people like they picking and choosing who they want to mess with this shit.
For sure.
It seemed like 50 Cent could call anybody a rat.
Right.
But check this out. Irv Gotti called 50 Cent a rat for years.
Right.
Rest in peace, Irv Gotti, too, man.
Long live.
He said 50 Cent put an order of protection on him.
Right.
He said him and Ja Rule in 2002. And guess what happened in 2003?
Why?
They got indicted.
Yeah.
He said 50 has something to do with that, too. But nobody said shit about 50.
Nobody said shit. Yeah.
You know, like, it seemed like, you know, there's a...
Well, just because it say that you did something and you can't prove it, then what the paperwork?
Well, hold on now. They really did have that order of protection. And that's what stopped you. That's why you didn't see Murder Inc. and them at no more award shows and things of that nature. That was true. They really did get sued for that incident. So it had to be some telling there too. So one or two people out their party really did press charges. So, and Irv and his brother has paperwork for some of this. Irv showed the police report, and I think they showed the protection order. That shit is on the internet.
Where the paperwork? You gotta be some paperwork. It's too easy. If really snitch, it be some paperwork. It's documented.
That ain't true.
That's why I'm so adamant about Thug not snitching. There ain't no paperwork, nigga.
No, you don't need no paperwork when it's a whole video of you snitching for 2 hours after they done read you your rights. And if you don't call that snitching, you call it stupidity. Now, I'm not one of the guys that go around exposing snitches and telling people what they should or couldn't do. But I am one of the guys that dedicated a nice portion of his life to this code. And even though I'm not in that life, I still walk by the same goddamn code. You know, the police needed to be called around here. I had to have my son's mother leave her house, come to my house, call the goddamn police, make the police report. Facts. But, you know, hey, these guys can do whatever they want to. And mind you, Young Thug was the number one people telling folks what a rat was.
Paperwork. Who paperwork? Who paperwork his name in? Okay, goddamn it, if 50 Cent snitched, if 50 Cent come out, bro, like
we bringing you back on here.
Y'all talk about it ain't no paperwork on that shit already done, bro. They already.
The thing is, ain't gonna be no paperwork coming out because everybody pled guilty. So you ain't got to work. That's another thing about that shit. Once everybody get the cop and pleas and all of this and all of that, like it ain't gonna be no paperwork. That's how a lot of this snitching and is getting away with because motherfuckers just plead guilty. They don't fight their case.
All the goddamn, they done dropped all the apples out that basket, dog. Okay. You know what I'm saying? 50 Cent had did some kind of violation to them folk. It be in the paperwork. Post the shit. We live in an online community. Can go Google that shit and get it public record right now.
Now you can get shit in a sealed indictment though, like in the feds. You can get I forgot what it's called. I think it's like a 5K1 or something like that, or 2K1, whatever it is.
Yeah, they told Gunner that shit too. Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
See how quick it get unsealed.
All right, well, shit. Let me ask.
Well, that was a state.
Then, hey man, you feel like the snitch label even matters to this younger generation?
I don't think them kids care about that shit. Yeah. I don't think them kids care about that shit.
It's just like snitch is the new normal.
Nah, I ain't say that. I ain't say that now. You putting words in my mouth. That's your thing. I ain't say all that.
You quick on.
I mean, it is kind of like the new normal though, because y'all picking and choosing and justifying it. So the whole Atlanta gonna be against Gunna, but Thug sitting in that room for 2 hours is acceptable. Is it really? And then he did clue and key in a couple of different things. Like I don't, and then not even this. He turns around and did the same thing on the jail phone. That shows a repetition of bad behavior.
On your feet.
Nah, what I'm saying is the fact of the matter is that this younger generation don't abide by the same rules as 20 years ago. They don't. They just don't care as much as the street of our times. You know what I'm saying? And that's just what it is. You can look at the album sales, brother.
It ain't so much as the street shit. It's the authentic shit. If you say this and that is wrong, are you gonna stand on this and that being wrong when the dials around to you? It ain't got nothing to do with being a street dude. And then you look at this situation like, should nobody have been in a position to snitch on Thug, bro? You the boss. They coming for you, and you the one that done fucked up, and you the one with switches in your house. That shouldn't have been a problem for nobody else. You were supposed to fall on your sword like you ended up doing in the end anyway. But you should have cut everybody loose. That's how that was supposed to go. That would have been gangster. But ain't nobody saying that.
Selling out. Never seem to care about.
Yeah.
It. Only we care about that.
Yeah,
really.
We ain't nowadays. Nigga ain't going to Gunna concert. Goddamn. Ain't going to Gunna. Damn. And the OG, they really cared about that shit. Never like 6ix9ine from the get-go.
To me, with this whole little snitch renaissance. To me, with this whole little snitch.
6ix9ine should have never been in the whip. We don't know. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how these guys got 6ix9ine, and he should never been involved.
Yeah, for sure.
A long time got stretched out.
I understand.
I know some cats got stretched out. You know what I'm saying?
Did time. My people did time. Plenty. You know what I'm saying? And so I understand it, but that's just the way it's. These young kids don't care about that shit. If this got a song that they like, they gonna play that. It's going. Hey man, that's why they make the sidewalks, niggas. Hey man, sometimes we gotta retire. Go get on the sidewalk.
Look, you said that in these leaked calls.
Motherfuckers snitching on the sidewalk too. Motherfuckers snitching at work too. And it's a bullshit trait. No matter where you at, what you doing for a living, or how you making your money. Unless you file.
Let me make sure I'm accurate when I say this. So you said Sadie Nash is the one that released the calls?
You asking me to snitch. If you was law enforcement, that'd be snitching. See what I'm saying?
Boy, you know what?
I'm talking too much right now, but I'm not snitching. See the difference? See? Okay. See, if you was law enforcement, you ask.
Boy, he gonna defend Thug to the death. But look, let me tell you this. Young Thug, out of all the rappers out of Atlanta, he's the one I probably like the least. I like Rich Homie Quan a lot better. Couldn't tell you one Thug verse if you put a gun in my head right now. Well, yes, I could. Something wrong with the pussy. And I only remember that because them was the most horrible lyrics I ever heard in the rap song. Like, damn. And he gonna still hit it, huh? But whatever the case, man, that was I've never been a Thug fan. That nigga been suspect this whole way between the dresses and smoking penises and all of these other things that he might have said, done, and how weirdo it looked. I never been a Thug fan, and y'all been allowing this dude to break all kind of rules while y'all support him. So who should be surprised that he broke this rule? Who should be appalled? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Future get a whole lot of promotion, and outside of Atlanta, he's the poster child for the worst father in the world. You know what I'm saying? So, or the most deadbeat father in the world. But shit, he still held up with high regards. Like if the thing in Atlanta is just we gonna hold the niggas we like up no matter what, if that's the code, then just say that. Just say that. We out.
That would have been considered snitching. You see what I'm saying? Now, if I talking too much and I just randomly,
yeah, you good.
I try, man.
It ain't over with yet. It ain't over with. We got a long time.
I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke.
Why you gonna fall out of here for me?
Let's go.
All right. So you think they basically okay? If he didn't release
all the smoke, and then it's like when you add QC about this snitcher shit, you add QCP in on there, like. Okay, if he legit and he ain't messing with this and that no more and so on and so forth, then cool, right? But whenever he's challenged, he goes to the gangster side. So it's like, man, which one is it? You can't play both sides. You can't play both sides, and that's the problem with a lot of this Atlanta shit. It ain't that it's just rat Atlanta or this, that, or whatever. It's just that you got guys that been told that want to try and kill you too. Like currently, I can see if you told back then and you willing to kill somebody now, still that's different. But if you've been telling and you willing to kill, but you willing to tell again but kill, or you willing to, like, come on, man. You at that point you ain't even a rat, you a possum.
It's a call. So the calls come out. You know, obviously this shit done cause a lot of chaos. A lot of chaos. Man, I've heard you, you know, you say, you know, well, you know, look at the guys that's talking like what you just said. You just spoke about Woody. Let's go back to Woody for a second. Man, Woody not no rapper. Shit, but
that nigga ain't no rapper.
So who is he to Atlanta? Come on, man.
And Woody ain't no rapper.
Okay, that's the answer, folks. The answer is it says silence is never heard but rarely misunderstood.
No, you won't play with him, no?
Ain't gonna play with him.
I ain't gonna play with him.
Man.
Yeah, you ain't gonna play with a lot of people. And that, my friends, is the problem right there. This is a whole lot of selective gangsterism in politics, and it's a whole lot of misrepresentation of what's really going on to these kids. And that's why Juan-o is on the motherfucking internet, because I'm not gonna tell nobody they right or they wrong, but what I am gonna say is the images that y'all presenting really don't exist. You know what I'm saying? To sit here and tell me Woody ain't a rapper, I can respect that. But to tell me Woody ain't a rapper after I seen him rapping and hanging around with rappers trying to be a rapper, it gets a little convoluted. And then it's like, well, oh, Woody get down like this, Woody get down like that. What it boiled down to is all you motherfuckers was using each other for which y'all was useful for, and y'all was brickwalling each other up for which you felt like somebody shouldn't be involved in. With that being said, everybody got choices, and y'all made the choices, it seems like as a collective, to allow some of these things. So now the waste from some of these choices is coming back up. I mean, it's something that you may have to deal with. I know I'm so glad to be from Detroit, because here our rappers cut their co-defendants loose and plead guilty fast enough to save lawyer money and to get out of jail and continue their career. I don't know what the hell these super thugs is doing in these other cities where they want to fight everything and take everybody down with them and lose all the money and go out in a blaze of ignorant glory. I don't know. But to me, it ain't just about snitching. It's about stupidity in these matters. And I would like everybody to know that rap behavior starts way before somebody is snitching. When you my man and you look out for me, and I'm supposed to take that look out and become further involved in bullshit, that's rap behavior. Like, y'all niggas gangsters, I'm from the same neighborhood, but I went to school. You slide me 10 grand when I graduate, and now that 10 grand mean I gotta be your driver, and I'm driving you around with all this. Come on, huh? Rap behavior. When everybody else done told, but you saying I'm wrong, rap behavior. When you trying to outshine everybody like you know better, do rap behavior. And if all of us understood that rap behavior starts long before somebody starts snitching, then a lot of us would be able to avoid a lot of these situations. And on that note, you okay, baby? We out of here. Say bye-bye. Bye. My daughter don't really fuck with you niggas. We out.